This video was supposed to be about an entirely different topic, but serendipity, the mother of all creativity, had other ideas. Uh, I just told you a couple of videos ago that I was not going to distribute the podcast in video format, yet here I am. To be honest, this is really a hard decision, and this has everything to do with why I changed the topic of today's video. I've been researching, I've been taking a look at what other channels are doing, and I can't not take that out of my mind. What is the correct thing to do? How should I distribute the podcast? And in a way, this has everything to do with Evernote's decision of changing Evernote Home, removing the widgets and adding this new idea of quick access, quick creation of notes, tasks, and quick access to some of the notes, notebooks, etc. My decision will not impact anyone's productivity system, but I bet Evernote's decision will impact a lot of systems created out there. And this is my idea for today's podcast, videocast, video. Decisions can be really hard. If you're not an Evernote user or if you're not following this story, here's a quick summary. Last month, Federico posted an idea to replace the current home with widgets on mobile devices with a new one with quick actions. It has only buttons to create a new note, create a new task, and quick access to notes and shortcuts, things like that. Quick access. The main idea is that the widgets will not be there anymore, and that created this love and hate situation. Some people loved that idea, others didn't like it at all. When Evernote introduced Evernote Home, there was this limit of 12 widgets. I thought that number would increase with time, with new ideas for widgets, but I quickly understood why that limit was there. Let's imagine for a moment that someone has 12 filtered notes widgets. I don't even know if that's possible, but let's go there for a moment. A filtered notes widget will have to check the information one created for that filter and go grab the notes and present the notes inside the widget. I'm not a developer and I would love to hear from some developers, but I think we can agree that grabbing all that information, imagine filtered note widgets, calendars, recent notes. Imagine grabbing that and constructing the information that is in each one of us Evernote homepage. That will take a while. That will slow down things. And I think that's the problem. If the goal is to make Evernote on mobile devices open faster, let me do things faster, I think that's a good thing. But there are two types of users, in my opinion, two groups here. For example, I have here 3 screens in front of me, and I spend most of my day in front of this giant screen. I can do whatever I want with Evernote very easily. It's fast, it's reliable. I can open multiple windows. It's easy. So when I'm out of the office, all I want is quick access to the information I have in Evernote. All I want is quickly create a note or quickly do something. Because again, most of the time I'm here in this this panel here, this spaceship. It's easy, and I don't need to use the app as my main computer. However, an increasing number of people are using their phones as their main computer, and I'm not talking about that iPad is a computer thing. I'm talking about I do people that do most of that take care of their day and everything using the phone. So for them, the widgets may be what I have here on all these giant screens. They want that crafted information that they created to be on Evernote Home. The first thing they see, even though that is taking some seconds of each time they open the app. Maybe for them, that's more important than going and creating a new note, opening the app and creating a new note first. So I see both of these groups. One wouldn't care or wouldn't mind, or I don't know. I don't care, for example, if I have today's Evernote Home. You know that I love Evernote Home, but like I said, I spend most of my day here. So it doesn't matter if I don't have Evernote Home on the phone. But for that other group, I think it matters a lot. And something tells me that these are the people complaining about the new Evernote Home. If that's the case, why not give us the option to choose one or another home? Well, maybe because that will still make Evernote slower on the phones of those who choose the widgets. Let's think about Apple for a moment here. We all perceive Apple products and services as this fantastic experience, but do we have many options to customize their products and services? Maybe that some of us end up choosing Android phones instead of iPhones. Look, let's talk about this one feature that I think is one of the most amazing features in Evernote. The notes list. Yes, the notes list. I have a video about this. I recently talked about it. You'll find a link in the description below. If you haven't, please go watch it. That list is amazing because some of us have hundreds, thousands of notes, and I can quickly filter information there. You can select tags, you can select dates, you can select so many options, and Evernote will quickly show you all the notes that are related to the options you selected. Have you wondered why Evernote might be the only app that has this, the only app of this type having a list like this? I don't remember other apps that have a list like that. They usually have, you can usually select notes, but you cannot see a list being constructed in front of you. Imagine how amazing that is. You change a tag and you instantly see a new list there. Evernote does that very well, but have you ever thought about why other apps don't have that list? I think about that all the time. Maybe they don't want to compromise. They don't want to risk make the app slower. Can you see how hard it is to decide? There are so many variables, and we, the users, we don't have all the numbers. But one thing we already know is how Bending Spoons relies on data. We know this from the very beginning. They are testing things, new ideas from day zero, from the moment they acquired Evernote. And there are some people using this new home now, and I bet they are taking a very good look at the numbers. But ultimately, it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter on what their decision is based on. They will end up making some of us unhappy. This will happen in any situation, not only Evernote, any app, any company will do that. So maybe it's a matter of trying to understand what's the future of the app. Does that future makes sense to me, or going back to the phone situation, should I move to an Android? Should I stay with my iPhone? So the app might be the decision. The future of the app might be how you make your decision. And I told you this was meant to be a podcast episode. It's too much rambling for a YouTube video. If you made it till now, thank you for watching or listening. Either way, see you soon. Or talk to you soon.